I'm just saying that they found a 65 million year old animal dead, and it has meat on it still. I mean, that's what the kids say is sus. You know,
Moving on from dinosaurs, right? Because dinosaurs,
we're gonna
we
do a
could talk
part
about this
two
shit
episode about
all day.
dinosaurs.
But nice little transition from dinosaurs. Have you seen these? Because doing this podcast and everything, I had to download TikTok, right? I was on anti TikTok. So I'm sitting there, and then my wife shows me some shit that came up, and it's these women that are able, and you know, I think all people are beautiful. That there's somebody for everybody out in this world. Because look at my ugly ass, and I'm married with two beautiful kids, right? But there are some women that are able to do the craziest shit with some makeup. I'm talking about their skin is like droopy and saggy. They got tape, cuts, all types of shit, man. And it's getting crazy out here, bro. I couldn't look. I got women in the chat right now saying big facts. It's wild. Like I couldn't imagine being a normal woman and trying to keep up with just like what the fuck is out there.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to hear it, dude. Imagine
Shit.
trying to be a chubby guy trying to keep up with the beauty standards of Gears of War or The Rock or something, right? Like, I can't be a Gears of War character. No, but I get what you're saying for sure, dude. Like, I mean, I haven't watched what you're talking about, but
I'm
I've
gonna
seen
send you
like
some clips,
makeup and
and
stuff, dude. Like, it's
bro, no,
nuts,
it's gonna blow your fucking mind, bro.
dude. I
It's
can't
gonna
wait.
blow your mind. Is that
I mean,
that shit's crazy. And then you got like the other side of it. Like I've seen that whole Asian lady who supposedly did all this facial reconstructive stuff, and then she got married to some guy and gave him some ugly kids, so he sued her. And that
what?
ended up being like, yeah, it ended up being a hoax. This
Oh,
lady ended
okay.
up coming out. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? My kids are gorgeous. Like it ended up being this whole bullshit. But like, it's crazy that like a guy could go out in the club and just get completely bamboozled. We got some good comments in chat, man. They say they shouldn't be keeping up with society. Trains and teaches us that we need to look a certain way.
Yeah, you know, you ever seen that movie Shallow Hal?
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah, yeah.
what if everybody's like that? What if everybody's like Jack Black in that? They see your soul, your spirit. They see what you look like on the inside, and then if you're a good person, you're like Gwyneth Paltrow skinny, but really she's fat. You know what I mean?
I mean, I wish that could be a real thing. You know
That
what?
would be
It's so
tight.
funny. That really would be tight. I always thought to myself, like, as a essay in 10th grade, I had to write an essay on like how you would end racism, right?
Okay.
And the essay that I ended up writing ended up almost coming out to like a screenplay
For
for
real?
me. Yeah. And I never really did anything with it because when I wrote it, it wasn't an essay, and my English teacher actually told me like, dude, I can't like really grade you as an essay for this because it's like
It's
it's a
too good.
screenplay.
You got a 200 on this.
No, but he was like, but it's a great concept. So my concept was how to end all racism. Right? It's starting tomorrow. Tomorrow, we no longer allow the same color races to reproduce. Right? Or get married
Okay.
and reproduce. Right? And it
So
sucks.
everybody's a
Right?
mulatto, right?
You have to. Whoever you end up with has to be a different race, right? Not different
Mm-hmm.
skin color, just a different race. So we
Right. I
mix
see
it
where you're
up,
going.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we implement this law slash rule for the next 100 years,
Mm-hmm.
and then after this 100 year break, we get rid of it. After that 100 years, it. I mean,
Everybody's gonna be so mixed up, it's not gonna matter, right?
the fuck does it matter?
In a perfect world, I
But
think that would work.
wait, but then like the dark side of me came out, and I started thinking to myself, but then what kind of racist would exist, right? Because
Right.
there would be
Right.
some type of racism.
There would still
Would it
be
be?
some
Would it? Yeah,
reason to hate other
exactly.
people for no reason. Yeah.
And then it got weird. So then I ended up like coming up with the fact that it really didn't matter what kind of racism we ended up having, like the racism we have today.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if we cured today it's racism, there would be something else.
And you're right, though.
Wow.
Even if they did that, if every single person who had a child for the next 100 years had a child with someone of a different race than they are, then yeah, in 100 years, I feel like there would be the lines would be blurred a little bit between the different colors of people, but they'd still find a reason to like, oh, you're poor, or you have dark hair, I have blonde hair, or you have, you know, you're fat, or what. Like, there's still gonna be
There would be
a way to
something.
do it, or make fun of other people.
Which is the interesting thing is, what would it be?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
People say, they'd be like, why are there curly haired people in here? I'm leaving.
Yeah.
But and you know what I gotta say, just to finish off on this topic, I definitely don't contribute enough positivity in the world. I've been called by many people that I know in this chat right now, like, oh, yo, Bomp's a bully, Bomp's a bully, and that's things that I'm definitely open to changing in my life, because I definitely want to leave this earth leaving a better imprint than just being, you know, kind of being a bully to my friends and fucking. I look at it as an aspect, like, I fuck with people that I love, like I fuck with you all the time.
I don't think you're a bully.
But
I think you're just a guy who likes to talk a bunch of trash, and that's all right. You're a gamer. It happens.
all right, let's see here. What's next on the docket? We had some good stuff going here.
Do we have any celebrity drama nobody cares about?
You know what? I was looking into some, and it's getting messy out there. It's getting real messy. I saw that Aaron Carter and Nick Carter are getting into shit again.
What?
You know?
Wait, they're at each other's throats?
He's suing them for something, but you know what? Aaron Carter went off on that whole crazy ass spree. I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't stop watching his shit.
So I'm behind on this, but my opinion on this is that Nick Carter is just jealous because Aaron beat Shaq at basketball. And that's why, and Nick was only in the Backstreet Boys. So he can't, I mean, Aaron was like his own singular Backstreet Boy because he did get a music career and stuff after his brother got famous. But like, honestly, he beat Shaq at basketball.
Beat Shaq.
And I mean, you know, this was Shaq this was Shaq like 1999, not Shaq now. We're not talking about the General Auto Insurance Shaq. We're talking about Shaq like
God, in his prime,
20 years ago. Yeah.
We're not talking icy hot Shaq. We're not talking
icy hot. We're not talking Papa John Shaq.
With hot or not.
Hot or
ready,
not.
Chat?
Okay.
Y'all can put yours on in right
All
now.
right, hot or not.
We're doing hot or not, and this is a weird list of celebrities, but I really had to think about this. These are people that, in a certain light, could be hot, and in a certain light could be not hot. And I'm gonna start my list with Hayden Panettiere.
I gotta Google these people, man. Oh, how did I get to history of pizza? Oh, apparently if you click on the Google logo, it takes you to history of pizza.
Okay, here's another one, right? And this one he actually made top 100, I think. Paul Rudd. I love Paul Rudd. Don't get me wrong.
I love Paul Rudd.
I love all his movies. Star says not hot. See, I get it.
Right on. I mean, here's the thing. Weren't we just talking about how we shouldn't look at people based on how they look, and we shouldn't judge people? But we're hypocrites. Absolutely.
I didn't say he's ugly.
No,
I didn't say.
But you're
ugly.
asking hot or not. That's subjective.
You're absolutely right.
That's subjective, dude. But at the end of the day, I think it's what magazine was it? People magazine. Sexiest man alive.
Why'd you have to just slap me up and down right now?
I didn't slap you up and down. I'm just trying to remind you, dude. Like, you know, we're talking about how we wish our perfect utopia would be where we're all Jack Black from Shallow Hal. Willem Dafoe, hot or not? Dude, Willem Dafoe's gonna be in that new Spider-Man.
He's not gonna be in it, is he really?
Yeah, he's Green Goblin, dude.
Oh God, you totally. All right. Urkel.
Urkel?
I think it's a hottie. Even as Urkel, man, he was a hottie.
I mean, here's the thing about Urkel. The funny thing about Urkel is that's how kids dress nowadays.
That's crazy, though, right?
All I know is if Urkel were around today, he'd be a cool kid. Yeah.
He's got that drip.